Nadal.
Hello.
Hello, Earl Nurse from CNN. Yes, just curious, in your preparation, is diet an important part of your preparation and success? How important is what you eat when it comes to your preparation?
Well, good morning. Um, well, I haven't been not very focused on the diet during all my life, but of course, when you are getting older, every small thing can have a bigger impact. No, obviously, I try to take care about my eating habits, but normally I just try to have a very normal life.
Rafael, how are you? Nabateal's Bill Roden on Sports. Wanted to ask you about that. You've had so many tremendous moments in the U.S. Open. Which match resonates with you the most playing this luxurious tournament?
Well, I think the match that I have best memory probably was the final of 2013. Yeah, have been a so important victory for me after a big and long injury in 2012. Be able to win a Grand Slam here on hard again have been so special for me. Hello.
Big four, the big three. First it was Andy, then Stan, now Dominic. Can you talk a little bit about Dom Team and your two, I mean, obviously two great finals with him, but what would it take for him to break into the big four?
Well, it's difficult to say, no? He's there already, no? He's the number four now. He's every year he's improving. Already this year he won a Masters 1000 on hard. He played again the final in Roland Garros. Every day he's a very solid. Even every year is more solid, no? So he has everything to win important events. He already is winning important events. He's a very hard worker, and just question of time that he achieved all his goals. Well, we shared the team in 2 years ago in Prague. It's always great to share moments with him. He's a great man, good human person, and a good friend of mine. Yeah.
Do you have an advantage where the draw came out with Roger and Djokovic?
I don't know. I have to win my matches to have an advantage, because I only can meet them in the semifinals. I have plenty of work before that to know if I have an advantage or not. So let's see if I am able to do my work for my side. But that's not an advantage or disadvantage. That's part of the draw, and that's part of the of the things that happens when you are number one, number two, and number three. For example, in Wimbledon was the other way. They changed it, and now here is the opposite. So let's see what's going on.
Rafa, a lot of people speak about the serve and how much of a weapon the serve is, but people don't talk as much about the return. Could you just talk about how important the return is and how important it is to a player's game and success?
On hard course, serve and return are so important. No, that has both shots have a very big impact on the success or not in this sport. No, honestly, I think have a good return and a good serve gives you a very big advantage, because the two first shots on the point are decisive, because you play rallies, yes, but every time the game is moving in a more aggressive way. So you need to start the point the right way. If not, you are in big trouble.
USTA has a Net Generation Kids Zone here as a big part of Fan Week where kids can play different sports, basketball, football. As someone that played a lot of soccer growing up, how important was that to your development as a tennis player? And how important is it for kids to play a lot of sports in their development as a young athlete?
For the kids, the most important thing is to have fun, more than thinking about being professionals in anything. You know, when they are kids, they have to enjoy life. They have to play different sports. They have to enjoy every single day. You know, it's not thinking about they're gonna play soccer because that can help for tennis or not. No, I think that can help to be happier, and that's the most important thing. Then, if they are happier, normally when they go to play tennis, they have a better chance to try their best. Of course, in my opinion, to develop your weapons in different sports, it's better because you have better options and you have the mind more open for all the movements.
Rafa, you've experienced success at a young age. You were a teenager when you won a slam. I'm curious, in your opinion and your experience, what are the most important things to protect a young player doing very well? What is key to make sure that your career is going the right way and you're protected in the right way?
I don't know. I think the overprotection is sometimes not good because they are not able to grow with the life is not that easy always, you know, so you need to be prepared for the tough moments. If you overprotect the young kids, then when they're gonna have problems, because in life you're gonna have problems at some point, probably they are not very well prepared, you know? So in my opinion, you cannot say, okay, we protect all the problems that you can face at the age of 16, 17, 18. I don't think it's good, because then the development of the kids are slower, and probably that's one of the reasons I have been able to be very competitive at very youngest stages of my career, no? Because I probably give it a normal education, not like a superstar education. I just play it on the street with my friends. I had a really normal life, so that helps you to grow with a normal education.
Rafa, how much better physically do you feel going into this year's U.S. Open as opposed to last year, when I remember you had some knee issues, and just the win in Canada? How nice a boost is that for you going in here?
I hope to be ready. Last year, honestly, I was not that bad. Of course, my feeling on the knees are better this year than last year, but last year the problem was I played 3 or 4 very, very long matches, so that's tough. And then happened in that semifinals, that thing with the knee. I hope to be ready for it. I think I'm playing well. I'm practicing the right way during these days. Of course, winning in Montreal helped, and I am ready for the action. Hopefully, remain a couple of days of good practices. So let's see if I'm able to make that happen.
It's going to be for these 2 weeks?
I don't know. I can't predict the future, no. But of course, arrive to the big events with good feelings helps, no. And my last events have been winning Rome, winning Roland Garros, semifinals in Wimbledon, and winning Montreal. So that's positive feelings and positive memories on my mind, no. That helps for the confidence, help for the positive feelings. But at the end, the main thing is arrive here and adapt to the conditions, feel yourself ready, playing well. For the moment, I am feeling well. I think I'm practicing well during the whole week, and now remain a couple of days to just push a little bit more and just try to start the tournament in a good way.
This court, he's been on practice court 1 right behind us throughout much of the week. I'd say Rafa Nadal is practicing pretty well.